Like, I want to love it and I want to spend my money on it and I want to suggest it and tell you that it's awesome, but it's not. Welcome to my channel. My name is London, and in this video I'm going to be recapping a lot of the products that I've reviewed in the past recently to give you guys a better idea of have I been using them, if I do use them regularly, what are my new thoughts about them. If you guys like these types of videos, please give me a thumbs up so I know to continue to do videos like this recapping the products that I have reviewed. And if you're ready to get into this video, let's get going. So first on my list is the Moxielash magnetic eyeliner. I have been using these, all honesty. I'm not very much of an eyelash person. If you guys haven't really been able to tell, I'm way more of an eyeshadow person. So I don't really use eyelashes a lot, though I have been using these magnetic eyelashes and eyeliner more than my regular eyelashes. The only thing that I found is that I do have to build this up. So doing probably 2 coats of the magnetic eyeliner on my lash line to really have them stay all day long. Another little thing that I've noticed is that these freaking hurt if you don't wash them. Okay, these hurt like a pain in the butt. So I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but if you don't clean off the magnetic eyeliner, it sticks onto the magnet and you have to kind of lightly scrape it off. But like this stuff is not like normal eyelash glue. It's just painful. It's really sharp. It does hurt your eyes. It will irritate your eyes. If you do like these magnetic eyelashes and eyeliner, I do suggest to really take the time to clean these before you apply them again, because it will hurt and it can irritate your eye all day long. Found it out the hard way. So those are my thoughts. I do like them. There are a couple cons, but not as much as regular eyelashes. I really, every time that I've used these, I have not had a single issue to where I've had to reapply the magnetic eyeliner or take the eyelashes off or whatever. They just felt like regular eyelashes, but they were just more secure throughout the day. Next up is the Hallberg palette. So I got the Infinity Deep palette and the Spectral eyeshadow palette. Surprisingly enough, I use the Infinity Deep palette a lot actually. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell at all, but I do use a lot of these shades. They are more fall appropriate. While this palette, I definitely haven't dug into a ton, except for this shade. This shade has been the shade that I absolutely love. I do have some problems making a cohesive eye look with this palette that I found. I found that I want to reach for other palettes to use with this palette, which I don't really like doing that unless I'm doing it on purpose or I'm inspired by something and I'm grabbing multiple palettes to create a certain look. But on a day-to-day basis, when I'm just doing something like this, I just want to reach for one palette, come up with a complete eye look that I like, that's colorful, that is cohesive, which I have problems with this palette. The only thing that's really cohesive is you either have like a purpley pink look or you have a greeny look. And then this orange, you can layer it over the other shades to make a unique color out of the orange, but a lot of times it's not as cohesive as I would like it to be. So it's a little bit of a disappointment to me, but I do like grabbing this palette to pull in some shades. Like for this one, I definitely have looks that I've done to where I want to use this on my inner corner, or I want to use this one on my inner corner, or I want to use this all over my lid, or I want to have a pop of this purple under my lash lines. I mean, I do reach for this palette, but it's not as much as I would have liked to reach for it, if that makes sense. Now we're gonna get into Marc Jacobs. I put this eyelash primer to the test and I didn't really like it. I wasn't very happy about it. The results were kind of like meh, And for some reason, for the last month, this has been my go-to combo for my eyelashes. I'm not actually wearing the primer today. I'm just wearing the Marc Jacobs mascara, but for the longest time, I hated this mascara. I hated taking this mascara off. I hated putting this mascara on. I hated wearing this mascara. But out of some random thing, it was like the Marc Jacobs gods were like, no, you must love this. And for some reason, I can't stop using this. I even bought, let me find it. I even bought the Milk Makeup Kush eyelash primer, mascara primer. But for some reason, I just consistently find myself using this duo, which is so weird. I don't know why, but it's definitely in my routine. I'm sorry, but I was like, I did that video where I tested it out and I was like, meh, whatever, don't care. And I have had this mascara, didn't really like this mascara, and I just shoved it in the corner, and then I want to say like a week after I filmed that video, I just randomly grabbed this and I was like, I'm gonna do this today. And then like 3 days later, I did it again. And then it started to become an everyday thing for me. And now I haven't worn another mascara. I even have the new Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. I haven't even used it yet because I'm so caught up on Marc Jacobs. Okay, enough of Marc Jacobs. Let's switch it up. Something that's not really makeup related. So this is the I Love Paradise tanning drops. And I am filming another video with these. I don't know which one of these videos is going first. I am filming a bunch of videos in one sitting today. I have found that I really don't like the I Love Paradise drops on my whole body. I like it mostly on my face. I do have it on my face and my neck right now. And I do like how it looks on my face, and I like how it fades. I like how you can adjust it. Though on my body, I'll just show you guys real quick. So there's like, every time I use this, there's like streaking going on my legs, and it's not my favorite. I like this just literally looks like someone was like, and I even used a tanning mitt. I even used a tanning mitt this time. But for some reason, it's so hard for me to mix this in and evenly distribute it on my body. I don't know if it's because I'm a noob or what, but I like this for my face, don't like it for my body. I don't know if it's a user error or if it's a product. I do like this product and I will continue using this product. Now jumping into skincare. I freaking love this stuff. I love it. I love it so much. It's the Fresh Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Face Wash. Did a video on this, and by the way, sorry I didn't say this earlier, but all of my videos will be linked in the description if you want to see my original thoughts and videos with these products. But this, I love this. I love this so much. I use this all the time. I really love the smell of it, even though I'm pretty congested right now. I have used a pretty hefty amount of this. It lives in my shower. I got my boyfriend hooked on this. I just love this. This is my new friend. And with using this, I also rediscovered how much I actually really love the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. I have been using this, removing my makeup pretty much every other day because I feel like on a normal day, I don't have a lot of cleansers that work really well with my eyes because I do wear contacts and I do wear a lot of makeup around my eyes. So my eyes do get pretty sensitive to cleansers. This is one of the only cleansers that are actually cleansers and not oil-based cleansers that I can use around my eyes. It does not sting my eyes. So whenever I want to get like a full cleanse of my face, I will use this. It smells like cucumbers, doesn't irritate your eyes, it doesn't strip your skin. Neither of these strip your skin. I've been really hooked on Fresh lately. I had them kind of fall under the bus to me, but since getting these products from Influenster to try them out, I have really been obsessed with these and it just keeps getting better. I actually had to go run downstairs and pull these out of the master bathroom because I just use them so much. It's insane. Now, having a short little break from the skincare world, these are the I Love Sephora eyeshadow palettes. I didn't have an exact direct video with these. I did a video where I compared the Natasha Denona palette to these little palettes, and I did that mainly because these are $14 and I like the quality of these eyeshadows more than the $125 Natasha Denona palette. And I was so like irritated by that I needed to make a video about it. But I freaking love these eyeshadow palettes. They're great for traveling. I use them all together. This one is probably my favorite because you can literally make whatever color that you want out of here because it has a little color wheel. And then this one's great for just natural makeup. Or what I do with this one is I'll throw it in. I'll use it with the other smaller palettes to have like a highlight shade, another shimmer to maybe lighten up these shades. God, I need to sneeze again. I hate the burning in my nose. But these palettes are a definite must. If you don't have a lot of money to spend, like let's say this is just about a $60 eyeshadow palette. You don't have the money to spend on this one, but you still want colors and variety, then definitely hit up the Jewel Tones palette or the Bright Tones palette because you're gonna be so freaking happy with these, and they're $14. How can you get such good quality? And they're so sturdy. The mirror is fantastic. I cannot say enough good things about these little palettes. I really honestly can't. Now we're getting back into skincare. So I have the Shiseido Waso skincare line here. And I want to do a quick overview on each product because my opinions haven't really changed, but I have more of a solid review on these products. So first off is the Waso Shiseido Quick Gentle Cleanser. This one I do love. It is pretty gentle, but it is really thick. You only have to use a really tiny bit, and a little bit goes a very long way. And then you can add water and it emulsifies. You can apply it onto wet or dry skin. It does help to remove excess makeup. It removes fine. It doesn't strip your skin, though this does make my eyes just a teeny bit sensitive if I get it in my actual eyes. Like if I'm really scrubbing in my eyeballs, this does irritate my eyes. But as long as I keep it like just in this area and out, then it's fine. So I do like this cleanser. I used the soy face cleanser one night and then the Waso cleanser the other night. So I kind of switch it up. So for the face mask, this is the Waso Shiseido Purifying Peel Off Mask. I've only used this, I want to say about 5 times. And as much as I absolutely love the color of this face mask and how this makes my face feel, I am not a big fan of applying this, and I think that's what kind of steers me away from using this, is because it's so sticky when you're applying it that if you don't apply it fast enough, then like say you go and apply this side and then go and apply this side and your nose over here is already dry, then if you wipe it, you're gonna take off some of the face mask and then it affects the peeling process. And so you do have to use a brush with it. That is what I found works the best for me personally. But would I entirely recommend this? No, because I feel like it's too much work, not a lot of results. So even though this is good, it does help with brightening, it does firm your skin. It's just there are other masks that aren't as difficult to apply. So unfortunately, I would not recommend this one. I'm sorry. Now to get into some positives. So this is the Shiseido Clear Mega Hydrating Cream. This I have been obsessed with. I have dug in to this like crazy. I freaking love this because it provides a nice, soft, matte, natural look to your skin. So it hydrates, it blurs, controls oils, helps to minimize pores, but it doesn't have that like weird, like silicone-y feeling. It doesn't make your foundation ball up. You can use it as a regular moisturizer. You can use it as a primer. So I've definitely been keeping this on my vanity here and been really using this a lot with a lot of different foundations. As for the last thing that I got from the Waso line, I have the Waso Color Smart Day Moisturizer in the oil-free. It's SPF 30 and it's self-adjusting. So basically, if you didn't see my video with all of this, is you squeeze this out and it is white, and as you blend it into your skin, it color adjusts to your skin tone and adds like a nice amount of moisture with the SPF. And what I love about this is that it doesn't crease on me. It actually looks like skin. It doesn't look like a bunch of gunk on my face. It actually color adjusts to a good color. A lot of the times when I find these color adjusting products, it mostly turned out that these turn really orange or really yellow on my face personally. And with this one, it has way more of a natural coloring to it. Out of the whole Waso line, personally, I would definitely recommend this one first, then the moisturizer, then the cleanser, and then if you really want to peel off masks, then this one would be my last one. We have Fenty, and it breaks my heart, but as much as I want these to work, what I found is the more that I use these, the more they have issues. So the more that I'm opening the cap, letting the actual liquid dry in the tube, exposing it to the air, I find more and more colors are having problems with cracking, not looking good, having a lot of texture. So as much as I love the colors and I love the concept to these, I'm pretty disappointed, and it really breaks my heart because I absolutely love Fenty Beauty so much that I am gonna keep these, I am gonna use these. I do love and appreciate that I have these, but they're just not to my Fenty Beauty expectation. Like my Fenty Beauty expectation is like way up here. These are like down here. Like you got the colors, the packaging, the names like right on there, but the formula just was good, and then it got worse and worse and worse and worse, and now when I reach to use these, I'm like afraid to use them because I'm like, is this totally gonna ruin my eye look? And I shouldn't have to feel that way. So it makes me pretty disappointed, but I will continue to use these, and I just wanted to let you guys know. Like, I want to love it and I want to spend my money on it and I want to suggest it and tell you that it's awesome, but it's not. I keep needing to sneeze. Why? So with the same launch, they had the Fenty Beauty Poutsicle lipsticks, and I do have just a couple of them. Some of them are in my purse, some of them are in my bedroom, and some of them are up here with me, but I absolutely love these. These are probably my favorite lipstick formula on a day-to-day basis when I'm wearing lipstick for a pretty long time. I do like pretty bright lipsticks, or I'll do like a light coat, because I don't really like liquid lipstick for a long period of time. I much rather prefer like an actual lipstick. And the fact that these are so juicy and hydrating and long lasting makes me really, really love these. So I definitely suggest these a million trillion times over again. I can't remember what the one is called, but the lightest purple shade in this line is the one I've been wearing. It's living in my purse. Obviously the orange one. All right, lastly for this little roundup of products, I have two of them. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette and the Alyssa Edwards palette. I love both of these, okay? I love them both. I think they're both amazing. I did mix the pink and the blue up, so that's why the color is kind of there. But I will say I definitely have used the Riviera palette to death. I love every single color in this palette. I think it's really cohesive. I think I can make really pretty eye looks out of it. I think I can do neutral eyes and really bright eyeshadows with this. While as the Alyssa Edwards palette, for some reason, every time I open this palette, I use the same 4 eyeshadows, and it's the yellow, the pink, the blue, and the purple. Those are the only colors that I really am like drawn to every time I use this palette. I've tried to use some of the other colors in here, and I just don't completely love the eye look that I come up with when using this palette as much as I love this palette. So in all, if I could only choose one palette to buy, it would probably be the Riviera, because I get so much use out of it and I love every single shade and I use every single shade. But I still do love the Alyssa Edwards palette. If you don't like really bright eyeshadows in this palette, or if you don't like bright eyeshadows, then you probably won't like this palette unless you stick to the other half of the palette that I don't really use a lot, and then just use the brighter colors as pops of colors. But those are my thoughts on those. Now that is it for this little recap video. This is the first little recap video that I've done on this channel. So if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If there's anything that you wanted me to cover in this video that I did not get to, that I reviewed, please leave it in the comments down below, and I will definitely put it on my list to give a follow-up on in my next review video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for lots of reviews, because that is what I've been loving to do lately, is review products and really test them out to give you guys an educated decision on what to buy. But that is it for me today. Don't forget to check my description box for all of these of the products that I was talking about, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.